Hello and welcome to the Oikos Family Podcast. I'm Sonja Wood. Thank you for joining me. In today's podcast, I would like to share with you a short story from The King's Daughter and Other Short Stories for Girls. I mentioned in the previous podcast of the value that we found and gained from these short stories. Consequently, I narrated the book, and it's got about approximately 40 stories in it, short stories and little poems and so on. But the value of these stories to us was extremely rich and good and wholesome. Good old-fashioned literature with wonderful morals and opportunities of stories that we can read aloud and then use the content to help us in our parenting and help us to teach a lesson, or just for a child to listen to it on their own, and just the little seeds to be sprinkled in their hearts, and hopefully it will support them in their journey through life. So I'm going to share one of those short stories here in today's podcast, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope if one of your children is listening to it, or if you think of a friend or somebody that you think it might be supportive to or helpful for, that is the point. I hope it will be helpful and that you will enjoy it. So thank you for joining me and enjoy the story. A Child's Puzzle. Meg had been playing in the garden all the morning, and when Mama called her in, she had earth on her hands and smuts on her face, and she looked like a grubby little thing. Mama said, "You have been having a good time, Meg." And she put a tin basin with some soap and warm water on a chair where Meg could reach. "Now then, wash your hands and face, dear. Dada will soon be in for dinner." But Meg pouted. "I don't want to wash," she said. "I'm not dirty." Mama waited a little, but when she saw that Meg did not begin to wash, she said quite gravely, "You cannot sit at the table as you are, dear. If you do not wash, then you must go without your dinner." Meg stood a minute. Then, as she saw that Mama was quite firm, she put her hands into the water and began to wash and scrub. Lucy is older than Meg, and she had looked on all the time to see what Meg would do. When Lucy saw Meg begin to wash and be good, she said, "Why is it, Mama, that you and Dada can do just as you like about everything, but we children have to do as you tell us all the time? I don't think it is fair. I wish I could just do as we like too." Mama did not speak for a moment. In her heart she was saying, "Lord, help me to make this plain to my little girls." "Did Meg have to wash?" she asked Lucy. "Yes," said Lucy. "If not, then she would have had to bear the punishment," said Mama. "You say, Lucy, that Dada and I do just what we choose, and that is quite true. But if we choose to do wrong, then we have to be punished too. And the punishment for us is far worse than any that Dada or I can give you, because it comes from God." Little children do not always know right from wrong. So in order to help them and make the right easy, God gives them parents and teachers to praise them when they are good. And here Mama laid her hand on Meg's head. Or else they punish them when they are not. My two little girls may do just as they choose, as long as they choose to do what is right. And then, when they are big and there is no Mama to tell them all the time what to do, I hope that they will always choose the right.